The Stoke 2, Derby 2. It was a much improved performance there. I think that's quite evident, and any Stoke fan that doesn't see that hasn't watched the same game as me. By no means am I saying it was perfect. I think there are some obvious negatives that still persist, notably how we defend in midfield, certainly from the middle of the pitch. Johan and Klukas, the teams just seem to cut through so easily, and it's so frustrating to see this persist game after game. However, looking at the positives, we attacked really well today. I'd argue that's the best attacking performance I've seen for a good 12 months. Hogan and Gregory really did kind of put a shift in it. They dragged the Derby defence all over the place, and I think we're onto a winner with them two up front. Wood was also very good, and I'm so happy that he's coming good because there's clearly decent play there, and for whatever reason it's not been working. But as happy as I am, I still can clearly see the problems with this formation, and I hope Jones can too, because I think it's so obvious. We were so on top up until their equalising. The second they scored, they seemed to cut through us so easily. It doesn't take that much now to cut through a Stoke City team. One pass can take out a whole midfield, and they did that on a few occasions. I think the biggest problem lies with the fact that both Joe Allen and Klukas just are not defensively minded enough to marshal and defend the midfield. I think stick Cousins and Etebo alongside Woodson, we might see a different picture. But don't get this reaction wrong, we were clearly better today. If we can just fix the centre midfield, I really do think we're onto something. And I certainly acknowledge all the positives and plaudits that have been spoken about Stoke today. Just frustrating we couldn't get that first win. Fix them little issues, and I'd like to think that we are onto something.
After yesterday's result, I think we pressed well. The formation was good. However, we still had the runners from midfield, which is a big problem for me. And they could have done better. It was a great save by Jack at the end. But I just can't get how unlucky we're going to be as a side. And these chances that we keep need to be put away. And if we don't take these chances, teams are going to think, oh yeah, we're back in the game, and then they're going to push on from there, and we're going to kind of deflate a little bit. So I think hopefully come the game in the week, we should do a lot better. And as soon as we take those chances, I think we'll be flying. It'd be good to see Etebo back. I'm not sure what Alan does in the middle. He keeps being taken on and running around, but he's not providing that spark. And I'm not even saying it just to get the post, but I just think he doesn't provide as much. So hopefully I'd like to see him go out for Etebo in the week. So fingers crossed we'll get 3 points on the board.
Still need to do better both ends of the pitch, but it is an improvement. It's a point. Record points total is still on. Stoke are going to walk the league. Honestly, I'm on vacation this week, so don't bother to tell me otherwise. I just want to be happy.
Hi, this is Kay from Norway. Just some quick comments on yesterday's match. Of course, we are disappointed. We should have had 3 points. A draw is not good enough in the current state, in the current situation. We do still have some issues in the back, but I believe it's also partly because we haven't been able to manage the diamond formation yet. I see us creating more chances. I see us very aggressive in the front. And perhaps we have some attackers, some strikers now that actually can do the job. Very excited about that. And I believe we should give the gaffer some time now, and I think we do have a great run ahead of us. Of course, the 2 next matches will be vital. We need 6 points out of that, but I'm positive.